Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about what I've gained, the knowledge that I've gained on marriages and relationships. I was married for nearly 8 years, and I it was a karmic marriage. Um, when we got together, I had everything of my own, and slowly throughout that marriage, I started losing. Like, I lost my car, um, just all types of things. I just started losing instead of gaining with a partner. And I'm not putting it all on who I was with because it takes two. But at the same time, um, I started realizing throughout the marriage, like, I still felt like I was lacking, even though I was with another person. Um, and it wasn't necessarily my partner's fault. It was because I lost myself. I was no longer whole in myself. Um, so as time went on and I started gaining more love for myself again and knowledge of self, uh, and let me back up. Let me back up. In the marriage, I would notice things. Um, I would compare my partner to my father at times, even though my father, has his faults also. You know, being a narcissist, or sometimes he would cuss you out and you'd be like, wow, where did that come from? You know what I mean? But, or just act a plumb fool. But at the same time, he always took care of my mom. Like, as far as, if her vehicle needed gas, he would take it to the gas station and fill it up. Or if her ride needed to be cleaned off before she went to work, he would go clean her vehicle, clean snow off her vehicle, and things of that nature. Just like the little things. Um, he didn't want her going out late, in the dark to the grocery store alone. Just things of that nature. Things men should do. Um, and I realized I wasn't getting that type of treatment that I was used to seeing. Like, if I would break down on the side of the road or something, or needed something, I couldn't even call the person I was married to. Or if I did, then I would be put on the back burner and I would have to wait forever. And no woman should be sitting on the side of a road or anything like that, and when the shoe was on the other foot, I was always Johnny on the spot. Drop what I'm doing and I'm there. So I look at things like that and I realize it was all a lesson for me to love myself more and put up boundaries and, get out of that and respect myself more than uh, just wanting to have another body in the house. Um, so I just say that to say this. Now I understand what I want, particularly in a partner. Um, if there's no equal give and take, and I'm not just talking like monetarily, I'm talking about really being equally yoked, like have the same core values, um, we all have healing to do still, but, or, predominantly like healed in the proper areas to even be in a relationship. um Someone that will help to boost you you boost you up instead of tear you down. um that's the type of relationship that I'm looking for and need, in my life. And until something like that comes along, I'm okay with being by myself. Like, I'm fine with that. Just like when I told my mom I was getting a divorce, she tried to talk me out of it. Why would you talk me out of my happiness? Hmm. Be aware of people in your life that try to talk you out of good things or happiness, want you to stay miserable. Um, Even though what she said went into one ear and out the other because I had already filed. So it didn't make me a difference what she was saying. But if I look back, she wanted me to stay in a codependent marriage because she's in a codependent marriage. And I'm not talking about monetarily. There's different types of codependency. There's codependency on energy. Some people are just scared to be alone, even though it would be beneficial for them to be alone, to start over. But they're too busy worried about what people will say or what they're going to think. And I didn't care about any of that. And I still don't care about any of that. Um, yeah, I lost some things. Well, I'm not going to say I lost. I gave some things up. And I know that God's going to replace it with better, whatever I gave up. So I'm not worried about all of that. So, um, the main thing that I've already gained is peace of mind and love for myself, and respect for myself, and learned how to draw clear boundaries with people, because a lot of times I would just let people say and do whatever, and I would just keep quiet, like, take mental notes. I still take mental notes. I'm a Gemini. I'm always going to take mental notes of what people say and do around me. But at the same time, I'm quicker to draw a boundary if I feel like I'm being wrong in some way, shape, or form. Um, Most of the time, I'm not going to say when I know I'm being wronged. Then I'm going to draw a boundary with you, a harsh boundary, very quickly. So, um, that's one of the lessons I'm here to learn in this lifetime, is how to draw clear boundaries. And I think I've mastered that. But anyways, I guess that's enough about me for today. I'm still trying to learn how to speak on myself without sounding like I'm blaming people, because everything that happens in your life is a lot of times due to your own choices or your own actions. So I don't want to come off as like the victim, but I have had things happen to me. Well, I felt like they were happening to me, but I know they were happening for me now. So, yeah, because you got to take responsibility for yourself. That's the only thing and the only person you can control is what you say, think, and feel. So, until I make another video, you guys be blessed. And I guess that's it. Bye.